hapless instructor.
You're joking, right? You not even understand the concept of sniping. An E-Gene holder is combat ready at all times. I'm not running a health spa.
I'm afraid the commander has certain expectations of you.
Second Lieutenant Harold S. Conway. Sorry, apparently I've forgotten my manners. There are ways around it if you want. I mean, if you wander down to the commons.
The fact they brought you here in the first place means you're certifiably a cut above the average soldier.
I think somebody needs a second helping.
If you're looking to bond with fun new people, your priorities need an enema. Like being in a fun house, yeah? Figured you could use the closure. Sure, treat him like a mirage if you feel like being dead. Aim ahead of your subject. That? Nothing. Little something I shot with your doppelganger.
Kappa!
You dig the composition?
Bogey, sir! Good God. Don't tell me it's...
D-101 appears to have been shot down over the Gulf of Mexico while on a hurricane recon mission. Please, no. Gun 4, Hurricane.
This is Hurricane Olga, currently en route to Florida. A typical storm, or so it seems. Yet observe what hides within.
Son of a bitch.
Based on the final data from the D-101 before we lost it, this shadow is an EI. Of that there is no doubt, gentlemen.
Any sign of the crew, or do we assume all hands were lost?
There's been no contact from any of them. So, short of the Bermuda Triangle having come into play...
KIA it is.
I assume the evolutionary invader is using the hurricane to make landfall within the U.S.
It is a little more sophisticated than the stunt they pulled in Taiwan. I gotta give the bastards an A for originality.
This is no time for levity, Kappa. The enemy is safe behind a relentless wall of wind spinning 60 meters per second. And with every moment we delay, it's speeding closer to the shores of America.
The weather is prohibitively rough for melee combat. The only way to prevent the EI from reaching land is to shoot it down from long range.
And you think little Miss Playtime is good for it?
You oversee her training regimen. Is she ready for this sort of task?
I don't know. There's an E-Gene holder somewhere in that girl. But until she stops getting her ass handed to her by a mook in a chair, she's out of her depth with field work.
If that's the case, perhaps we should give this to another holder.
No. This target demands the ministrations of a marksman. As William Tell is indisposed with another EI right now, our choice is clear.
Shio it is, then.
She's all we have.
Jumping into battle like this. Can I hack it out there? I don't know. It's so snug!
I can't believe I actually need to say this, but me eyes are up here.
I wasn't trying to be funny, I swear I just came in here to get ready, minding my own business.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, suit up!
Okay. Your torso. Are you, okay to fight?
It's just a scratch. But what about you?
Huh?
Kappa's kicking your ass. Words gathering steam, your bollocks at basic training.
The only reason we have the intel on that hurricane is because those guys did their jobs and laid down their lives in the process. I swear, I'll avenge their deaths.
Talk is cheap, rookie. Save it for the schoolyard. Try not to slow me down.
What is your deal? All E-Gene holders douchebags are just the ones I've met! A well-adjusted, stable girl like me should not have to deal with this! Ugh! Also, maybe I should have asked him how to put this on.
Get a move on, Space Cadet!
Right, coming!
Meet Hurricane Olga. 915 hectopascals of air pressure, wind speed 60 meters per second, and a 180-kilometer radius. Meteorologically speaking, she's a stone-cold bitch, and the target's inside. He's having a fine old time, whipping around the perimeter with its pectoral fins. It's gonna ride the hurricane for all it's worth. Head as far inland as possible. We need to neutralize it over the ocean, but we can't go toe-to-toe with those winds, at the tip of Florida, spitting distance away. That's why we're going to shoot it out of the sky from over here. All right, now the details. Galileo, you'll be spotter.
Capisco! Ah! How did say that?
Suppose I should introduce you to Nobunagun, Galileo.
Sorry I called you an it.
Anyway, have you made our target yet?
Don't worry, sir. I got her in my sights. She passes by our line of fire 90 seconds from right now.
You're on point, rookie. You better bring your A game, or this is all for naught.
Here it comes.
There she blows. If you can't put a hole in that thing, maybe we'd be better off trading you in for Louis Braille.
Lucky for us, any hit should be enough to knock it into the ocean. Once it's down, we turn it into chum, courtesy of Jack and his knife.
Aye, aye.
Speaking of putting holes in things, try not to get turned into Jack the shish kebab this time, huh?
Huh?
Huh? Huh? Huh? Looking at the EI's Akita signature as it passed by, it appears to be carrying dozens of eggs.
Dozens of them?
Ah, bloody hell.
What does that mean?
If they hatch on dry land, they'll be walking on 4 legs before you know it. Once such things can attack us at home, that's all she wrote.
Let's say you wing the target. The second you do, she's going to drop those eggs in the drink. That scenario's FUBAR already. But from right here, some of those eggs are going to make it to the shoreline. In areas that's about to be ravaged by the storm. No way we'll find them all before they hatch.
What do we do?
Listen good. She lays those eggs and we're in one hell of a mess, so we have to kill it before she can react. The target's far. It's moving at high speed. And you only get one shot. HQ!
We were listening. We've dissected the evolutionary invader from the Palau attack. During that process, we found what passes for its brain, nestled between the 2 posterior eyes.
Hitting a spot like that won't be easy.
Why would you even say that? Are you trying to suck me out?
If the girl doesn't think she can do it...
Irrelevant. Shio Ogura. No. Nobunagun. You are the only one who can do this.
Relative velocity set! 4 minutes till the target re-enters our line of fire, sir!
You heard the astronomer. Get ready.
I'm relaying the footage from my scope over to Nobunagun. I have adjusted for air pressure and wind shear, so the center of the scope is where the bullet will hit the EI. One shot. Our only shot. And if I miss, like I did in Taiwan, more people are gonna get hurt.
Easy. I haven't been training you for fun, child. Harness that power. You're in charge. Nothing exists but you and the target, understood?
Damn it! Fine, just shut up and let me concentrate! In the coming, sir! 2 minutes until enemy contact! She's lurching. So is the chopper. 1 shot, 1 kill. No do-overs. This is it. Come on, Shio. Take it out!
She's choking. We're screwed.
Please, try to stay calm! Nobunagun!
My liege, please be rational. Imagawa has 50,000 men.
Whereas you have a mere 2,000!
Open combat will be the death of us all!
We are safer in the castle. From here, we can put out the call for reinforcements.
Lord Nobunaga!
What news?
Sire,
Imagawa's men have taken provisions to Odaka Castle!
Yoshimoto leaves Kutsukake and makes haste for Odaka. Huh.
Bring me the drums!
50 years in the world of the living. Is but the swiftest of dreams to those devas of creation who take their rest within the Nirmanarati heaven.
What in hell?
She's, dancing.
From when we're born, it is our fate. From the lowest peasant to the highest daimyo, death will come for one and all. To battle!
Okay, now what? Think!
Although, she does catch serious wind.
I need to catch the wind. The same current as her! She had jumped into the storm!
I'm crippled, damn it, not blind.
What does that wanker think she's doing?
Nobunagun jumped out of the chopper! She's en route to intercept the EI! Contact in 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17.
If we're riding the same current... Whoa! Close one! Gotcha! Perfect sync! Like neither of us is moving! One order of hot lead coming right up!
I can't see anything in there.
Galileo!
Nobunagun's bullet hit the creature dead on, sir! Bullseye! Wait, what? This is a bad... We got a problem!
Citra, now!
It didn't work! The target is still up!
You said she nailed it. How's that possible?
She made that shot just fine, but what she killed was merely the transporter. Those eggs are being held by a whole other EI. Which means EIs can fuse it together to make even better ones.
Can it be?
Combining is a weapon in their arsenal?
Not seeing movement from Invader A. Invader B is also still. Hang on, it's releasing the eggs!
Nobunagun! Incoming! I'll shoot him down!
Oh yeah? You and what army? Forget the eggs, it's released. Just kill it so it can't toss out anymore.
Roger! Right between the eyes. Going 2 for 2!
What's wrong?
The suction plate on its head deflected the bullet, sir!
Should have sent in the pro.
Damn it! I have to take out her brain, or all those eggs are gonna reach land!
Heads up, rookie! Word to the wise, don't bring a gun to a knife fight.
Jack the Ripper has defeated Invader B!
Hey, stop mooching up my parachute and use your own!
Sorry, I'm saving mine for later.
Huh?
Galileo!
Oh, yes, sir?
How many eggs got loose?
12 of them in a total.
Gotcha. Fancy a little egg hunt?
Say what?
Stop it! I'm gonna put the kibosh on those eggs before they touch down, and you're gonna help me!
Real? They're so little! I don't even know if I can hit something that size! But there's no other choice, I gotta!
Wanker?
Huh?
I'm gonna get the eggs. You're along for the ride.
So, what do I do?
Show me the goods, rookie! Deploy the triple volley!
Why are you holding me?
I'm sure Carper would tell you to conserve your energy, but he's not here. I want you to give me all you've got. Help me get down there to get the job done.
Help how?
Get me down to those eggs!
Oh, like that. Right. 180 meters to the first egg and the closing. Bearing is a 240.
There it is! Fire right!
First egg is broken!
Wanna do another?
Hell yeah! New bearing 633. Target distance 200 meters. 12 o'clock low. He's a magnificent! 5 eggs down! No, 6! Wait! A 7!
They're using her guns for propulsion?
Unreal!
They put on quite the show. I will give them that.
One's a hatching! Ah! Jack! Nobunagun! Report! I think I've had enough fun!
Likewise. Take that!
All of the eggs have been eliminated! You got him?
Yup, every single one.
Glad to hear it.
What's this nonsense? Don't fall asleep up here. This girl.
Found him, sir! Hey, Jack! Nobunagun! Are you two okay?
I'm gonna have to go with no.
Jack the Ripper and Nobunagun have been recovered, ma'am.
And the EIs they took down?
I'll send a recon squad.
Does something trouble you?
Indeed. I rejoice that Florida is safe. But why was it in danger?
That's a good question. These EIs came from the Atlantic. Does this mean the enemy has broken through the Panama Canal? Or perhaps...
Worrisome, yes, but... I was thinking about what Kappa said before. Specifically about how our foe learned from its failed conquest in Taiwan. The first phase of their plan is landfall, presumably. And their first landfall was Taiwan. But we put a stop to their invasion before they had the chance to evolve into terrestrial creatures. Today they tried to ride a hurricane inland, as though to avoid the very type of battle they lost last time around. Learning is one thing, but how does an EI off of Florida learn about the Taiwan defeat? We thought each region's foes were evolving in reaction to local stimuli, but it seems there is a communications network and an overmind guiding their evolutionary strategy.
Go ahead, you wankers, laugh it up. This isn't how it looks, so get bent. You're nothing but trouble. You know that, Rook?
Oh man, those EIs. They're up to something fishy, get it? I'm back. It's night. Dear Sao, today was pretty crazy. I had training and went on my first mission and kinda kicked some ass. And there's this guy.